Oh, well, welcome back to talking about YouTube. I guess I don't know. I guess that's what we'll call it. Is we're talking about YouTube. Anyway, like I said, this is not one of my normal videos. Like I said in the last video, but anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So YouTube has in a way kind of responded, or they got one of their employees to respond, I guess I should say. So yeah, let's take a look at this and go over some stuff that, well, they said. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up here real quickly. And so he says here at A, he says, Pokemon, Minecraft, anime, and Roblox are for everyone. We understand that users on YouTube have a variety of interests. Our age estimation model does not look at one form of content in isolation to determine if an account is under the age of 18. The model assesses many different signals to reach this determination, including, but not limited to, YouTube activity and longevity across a user's account. It is not focused on any specific genre or type of video. Well, you know, I don't, maybe so, but, this still doesn't, this kind of is a little bit of a relief, but it doesn't really solve the whole ID issue, because I still want to give an ID, So, Q says, is YouTube going to start requiring an ID from all users? No one is required to provide their ID unless to YouTube. If our age estimation model determines you're 18, you will be notified. If you believe this isn't correct, you have the option to verify your age by submitting a government ID, selfie, or credit card. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because no one wants to give their government ID to just some random people, I'm sure. Who's gonna want to give their ID to someone? No one's gonna want to give their ID, really. And credit card, same thing. I don't think I trust YouTube with my credit card info. But that's whatever. That is whatever, I guess. Let's see. It also says you can upload a selfie. I don't know about. I don't really want to upload a selfie either. But anyway, so yeah, there's that, I guess, for you. I'm just gonna go and kind of scroll down through this. I'm not gonna read the entire thing because it's a lot, and I don't feel like really reading through everything. So if you want to read it, you can pick your time now to pause it and the video and read this. But yeah. But let's see. And then it says there is something else in here that I seen earlier, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find it. But I do kind of think this is ridiculous, considering that, parents should be watching their children, not YouTube. Why is YouTube doing parents' job? Like this. This is what YouTube think. I'm under 18. My child watches kids' content. My child advice. Model uses a variety of signals. We're confident these signals help us correctly amount for instances of parents or caregivers watching together with kids and make a determination based on the overall data. In the scenario where our age estimation model has got this wrong, you can always verify your age by using a government-issued ID, a selfie, or your credit card information. Once again, no one wants to upload their ID or give their credit card information. So you may be wondering, you may say, Jake, well, that's nice and all, but I don't really want to get marked as under 18, which that is understandable. None of us do. So, from what I've heard, if you watch a few videos, you can search them up yourself. But there is a few ways I think to get past the AI. So, if you have a YouTube account now, you can start now, or you can start on the 13th when YouTube releases their update. But basically, you can watch videos that are, maybe more adult-like, which, kind of sucks. But, you can watch videos that aren't really kid-like, and, hopefully by the time the AI gets installed or whatever, hopefully by then you're fine, and hopefully the AI will say, you're quote unquote a grown adult, But anyway, and yeah, so hopefully this doesn't get installed, like I said, because this is terrible, honestly. But if it gets installed to YouTube and they don't change it, well, I think we're done for. We're cooked, bro. But and also, there's another thing that I was thinking about. So, people say that I'm not gonna give YouTube my ID, right? But sometimes it doesn't never go through with it. We've seen this multiple times in the past where people just do not just say they say they'll do one thing, and when it actually comes time to doing it, well, it doesn't even happen. So, if you guys are actually gonna take a stand for it, probably would just be best not to give your ID, over to YouTube if you really want to make a change. But, that's just me, And, honestly, if you guys remember the paper or the article earlier that I was showing, it said that you could apparently take a selfie, and well, from what I've heard, people with Gmod characters have kind of got past the AI somehow with that. So don't ask me how that goes, because I have no clue how that even happened. But if it works for you, then I don't know. Try it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully within the next 5 days YouTube changes this. If not, maybe cooked. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave off the video here. This was mainly another yapping video, I guess. It wasn't really, I guess you can't, I don't know. I might not even be making any sense, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying, hopefully. But anyway, this ain't gonna be one of my last videos, but I will gonna end it off here, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.